Hello, all you hardcore boxing fans out there. How are you doing? It's Russ here from Porky's Corner, the biggest gob in sport. We say the things on here that nobody dares say. Isn't that right? Puppy Parsons and Cougs and all the rest of you gimps from Gimpville Island. That's right, Gimpville. Right. It's been brought to my attention that the next Battle of Britain in this country isn't going to be Fury versus Joshua. It's going to be Chris Billam-Smith versus Jack Massey. Battle of Britain world title, WBO cruiserweight. That's what I'm hearing is in talks. It's back to the days of Johnny Horsecock Nelson versus Carl the Cat Thompson. That's what this is, Edward. Well, we're going to see. But Jack Massey, 31-year-old, 22-2. He's only lost to Riak Porte and Joseph Parker. So, do I see him fighting Billam-Smith? Yeah, I can see that happening. I can see him picking up another world title belt, Jack. I like him. He's all right. He's with a decorated top trainer. And he looks like he's ticking all right boxers at the moment. How do I see the fight going with him and Billam-Smith? I think it's a great fight. It's Battle of Britain, isn't it? These sort of fights, these domestic world title fights are what we need in the sport of boxing. That's what we need. We don't need all these big hitter fights and this person and that person. We need some cash injection, some money putting into UK boxing. You mind Saudis taking all the money? What's going to happen when there's no left but British? We've got to start having some big shows on in UK now. This one in September 21st, a big one, isn't it? We've got to start having them sooner or later, or otherwise there ain't going to be no boxing, is there? I'd like to see J.O. Patea fight Jack Massey, but I prefer Billam-Smith. You know, he's got a good reputation now and he's got a proper belt. Anyway, they say it's a proper belt. Personally, I've never really rated the WBO. No, I haven't. And that's not having a dig at anybody who's got one. It's a full world title, isn't it? But I just felt back in the day, you know, your Ricky Burnses and Nathan Cleverleys, Macaronellis, Joe Calzagas, I think they disrespected that belt. And it left a bad stigma that's still there to this day. To this day. But why is Jack Massey never in the mix? Why is he never in the mix for a big fight? I just don't get it. I really, really, really just do not get why Jack Massey is not in the mix to fight for to fight in a big fight. I know he fought Parker and that, but I want to see him in bigger fights than that. You know, he's just done Isaac Chamberlain for Commonwealth and European. You know, he's been in with Parker, went distance with Parker. You know, lost by 4 rounds on Phil Edwards' card. You know, he's had a few decent wins. He lost to Riak Porte in a close one. 2 judges had it by 2 rounds, so they're not in that. I don't think the grounding that Jack Massey had before he fought Riak Porte were any good, to be honest, because 3, 4, 5, 6. The 6 fights he had before Riak Porte, these were the guy's records. 2-11, 13-32, 13-5, 4-6, 7-3, 5-34. You know, some of these are shockers, absolute shockeroonies. But he has come on leaps and bounds lately, Jack Massey, and I think he can surprise a few people. I think he's got some 24 fights in. I think he's got some, and I just think that if he hangs around at cruiserweight, I think he'll pick up a world title. I really, really do. I think he will pick up a world title, but we're going to see, aren't we? Is he good enough? Yeah, he is good enough. Billam-Smith, is he good enough? Well, he's already beat Rack Porter, who he's lost to before. And so he's done React Porter. He's beat everybody he's been in with. So Billam-Smith. So he's got to be given plenty credit, Billam-Smith. He has got to be given plenty credit. That's my opinion. Would Joe Gallagher be up for this fight? Jack Massey against Chris Billam-Smith? You bet your bottom dollar he would be. You bet your bottom dollar. So it's a great fight. I'm not bothered if it's on Sky or if it's out there in Saudi. Let's just get these fights on. Let's get them on because we don't get along. All right. Right. Thanks for liking and subscribing and leaving a comment on Porky's Corner. It's nice when people subscribe. It shows you a bit of respect, doesn't it? Now, getting on for the sister channel, Porky's International YouTube. Feel free to subscribe on that. There's some good stuff out there on there. So feel free to subscribe. Okie dokie. All right, thanks for liking and subscribing and leaving a comment. Max, give me a ring, your weapon. Pop, pop, bang.